Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. Today we're going to have a look at the Canadian election. Now, I want everybody to remember that this energy is changing not week by week, not day by day, hour by hour. So by the time I have posted this reading, it could be obsolete. And I'm seeing this, like I watch a lot of political channels, and there are people who post a video and 15 minutes later that video is now out of date because the information has changed. That's how it's going here in Canada. I am going to do these readings about the election on a regular basis, simply because I feel like it's important that we check in. This isn't going to be one final reading and that's it. Oh, star of the show. This isn't going to be one final reading and that's it. We're going to keep checking the energy every few days, at least once a week. I am volunteering in my local campaign office, so I'm a little busy, but I am trying to get a bunch of videos out each week while we do this. Maybe not as many as usual, but I am staying on top of things. So I did bring out my Rider-Waite. This is my working deck. This is what I use with clients when they book a private session with me. And this is the deck that I'm most connected to. So I feel like we will get, this isn't a, just for fun. It is for entertainment purposes only, but it's just, this is serious. This is serious. We want real answers here. So I'm going to use the deck that I am most connected to. Currently we have, Jagmeet Singh thinking he's going to be Prime Minister. Yeah, I don't know that he's going to have a party. I heard that Ralph Klein's son is trying to overthrow and take the leadership role from Jagmeet Singh. Jagmeet Singh is going to end up without a job in politics in a month's time. So I think that's that's pretty, he might not even win his riding, right? So so really what we're most concerned with right now is the Liberal Party and the Conservative Party. So we're going to do the top row, 7 cards, Conservative, bottom row, 7 cards, Liberal, and upright is yes, and upside down is no. So we're just going to look and see. And it might be a tie. When I was doing this for the American election, I kept getting ties over and over and over. I was practicing at home and I'm like, why is it coming out a tie? And then I did a reading, or I did a video right after that, right after the election, saying like, why weren't we allowed to know this information? And it was amazing the hate that I got over that video, where I'm like, the psychics didn't see it. Like, what's going on? Because I watched all kinds of tarot readers and psychics leading up to that election just to see what everybody was saying, because I'm like, why am I getting a tie every single time? And so many of them were sort of having the same experience. I know there's some who are like, well, I saw it, I just didn't say it. And it's like, okay, well, I put your money where your mouth is. You know, if you're afraid that people are going to hate on you because your cards predicted an answer that they don't like, well, maybe you shouldn't be on YouTube. Maybe you shouldn't be on YouTube. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll go conservative, liberal, conservative, liberal, conservative, liberal. Okay, does that sound fair? And we'll see what happens. Okay. Upright. Upright. So we have a no and a yes. A no and a no. Okay, we're gonna need more room. Okay. And we have a no, and we have a no. And we have a no, and we have a yes. So that's 1, 2, 3 yeses and 2 no's, and 4 no's and 1 yes. This could change. We could do this again tomorrow and have a completely different answer. The energy is all over the place. It's actually quite hard to keep up with. It's like I try to watch it, keep up with it every single day, and I'm struggling to keep up with what's going on because so much is happening. And we have a no, And we have a yes. Yeah. And we have a yes. And we have a yes. Okay. Today, the energy is saying the Liberals will win the election. Don't panic. There's still 28 more days. Okay? Don't panic. This is changing every single day. So don't panic if this is an answer that you don't like. We'll just see what happens. We'll try again in a few days. We'll see. The energy is all over the place. And there's so many underlying factors that we don't even know about. They're starting to come out. You know, there's all the Chinese interference, like that's coming out right out on the surface. I mean, that's being blasted all over the place right now. Mainstream media is not talking about it, but if you follow people who actually show real information, you will know that. You will know about the, what was the latest thing? One of the Liberal candidates has told people to basically kidnap one of the Conservative candidates and hand him into the Chinese embassy. I mean, that's not cool, right? So this is what I'm saying. Mainstream media is not telling you that. They're not going to tell you anything like that. So if you're sitting just watching, you know, CBC or something like that, then you're probably not getting the whole story. There's so much more. There's so much more. If you want to know which accounts to follow that will give you, you know, pretty even keel information about the things that the mainstream's not telling you, let me know. Just leave a comment and let me know, and I will send you to those accounts that you can hear what they're saying. There's certainly a lot of really phenomenal people talking about this and analyzing things and reporting on things that are kind of being buried. And yeah, there's some really, really great people. Jasmine Lane, Elevate Podcast, Northern Perspective, people like that. They're even keel. They're not radicals or anything like that. So you would be getting actual real information. So yeah, there we go. That's it for today. We'll see what happens. As ever, have a magical day.